Life in Indochina was centered around tribal and traditional kingdoms, all under a monarchy. Though they were not technology developed, they had mostly kingdoms native to their land. But the arrival of foreign outsiders became more frequent, and soon, in 1863, the French invaded Indochina, or it is more commonly known as Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. The French fleet bombarded the pursuit. The French fleet bombarded the pursuit for the execution of Catholic missionaries. French imperialism began in the year 1858, soon after French troops decided to occupy the southern city of Saigon and continued to expand their power within Indochina. The Vietnamese emperor was too French. In order to protect its colony, the French imposed a proctor into Cambodia with a legal consent of the current ruler, Northern. That was not the only reason they took control of Cambodia. They believed that the unmapped Mekong River would give them commercial benefits. It wasn't until 1904 that the French were able to take over Laos, but often returned.
During the time of French rule over Indochina, they had large political and economical effects on the countries. In Vietnam, France destroyed the old Confucian-based administrative order and created new opportunities for different types of government. Indochina was subject to the French law and encouraged the elite class to take up French citizenship. As they were under French law, there were still local rulers who retained power, which slowed French development in those areas, such as freedom, education, and freedom of rights. Under the French government, Paul Doumer formed a monopoly on the sale of opium, salt, and alcohol. The locals were also heavily taxed, and the French claimed to be doing this for the benefit of the people. There were some economic benefits also, which included rice sales, rubber profit, and the founding of coal mines. This led to the wealthy and educated to gain money through business. In the 1920s, rich coal deposits and rubber tree plantations produced large profits for French manufacturers. At the same time, they were discouraging manufacturing in Indochina. Marketing was assisted by the beginning of new roads and railways. The large economic boom was caused by the international demands for rice, rubber, and other agricultural products. The French destroyed Indochina's future growth by not preparing the majority of the citizens with higher education, political participation, and any ideals of or on independence. So, in attempt to have political balance, they reinstated the old traditional monarchy. This worked until the end of World War II, where it broke off the French's reign over Indochina.
Indochina was left with many problems caused by the French intervention. Economic processes in Indochina was made French. Although the few nobles and wealthy landowners gained anything from the businesses, new social politicals were made by the government led to citizens unable to raise in rank or status. A lot of land was changed for the production of rubber, rice, and more cash crops, leading Indochina to be more dependent on international trade. Also, there was a political breakdown due to the lack of French intervention, which led to the Vietnam War. Even though all of this French influence remains, there is much large emphasis on education. Also, an introduction of more technology and large influences on the Cruzan which it helped turn Indochina into developing countries.
This was before, during, and after segment on Indochina. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.